Hi, we're in 1 John chapter 3 verse 11 through to chapter 4 verse 6, and this whole section is entitled Love. I love love, I love talking about love, I love loving people, and over the years I've chatted to loads of young people about something called your love language. So just in case you haven't heard about love languages basically say that there's a couple of ways that you and I will particularly demonstrate and receive love. So the 5 love languages are words, so hearing somebody say, I love you, that was great, I appreciate you, and also using words to do that in return. The second one is touch, really positive, consensual, non-sexual touch that says, give me a hug, I want to put my hand on your shoulder to make you feel better. So words, touch. The third one is acts of service. So somebody does something for you and you don't ask them to do it, they clean your bike, or they make you a cup of tea, or they do your homework for you, I don't know, but something that you're like, wow, I just needed that, thank you. So words, touch, acts of service, and then gift. Someone buys you something really thoughtful, they spend time over it. And the last one is time. So forget words, forget touch, forget gifts. What you want more than anything is someone to spend quality time with you. So those are the 5 love languages. And this is a section all about love. So what's God's love language? Well, God, he's the creator of love, isn't he? He defines love. So obviously, it's all God's love language. But I think in this section, John is saying, actually, when it comes to love, and particularly when it comes to his church, God says it's not so much about what you say as what you do. We want to be obedient to God, don't we? And for John, there are 2 very obvious ways that we demonstrate our obedience to God. Number 1 is that we believe in the name of his son, Jesus Christ. There were heresies just floating around the early church at this time, and they fell into 2 camps. One camp was Jesus wasn't really a human being. He was basically spirit, and he didn't really do things like eat and drink and go to the toilet. He was divine. And the other camp said, no, he wasn't that. He was actually a human being that occasionally had like these divine moments. And John's saying, no, forget those 2 extremes. Jesus is fully God and fully man, and this is who he is. Jesus came to be like us so that we can become like him. And that beautiful, isn't it? And John's saying, remember that, believe in that. That's a way of being obedient to God. But the second one is that we obey God's commands. And God's command very clearly is that we love each other. If we want to obey God, we love each other. If we want to demonstrate to God that we love him, we do that by loving others, by having love in action. So what does our love in action look like? Well, recently the Cinnamon Network did a faith action audit of churches all around the UK to find out what love in action looked like in the community. And they discovered that churches support 48 million people in need in their communities. Love in action. So today, how is God going to inspire you to love him by loving his people more?